It was. Oh, I was the mistress of the sea that takes
Sorry,
your
I just
stuff?
aligned with some racism there.
Oh, how?
She ate the dogs.
Oh, right. I forgot because I don't actually eat dogs.
Welcome back. Oh, God.
We're not well anymore.
We'll have to do this very quietly.
Yeah, let's be gentle today. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 31 of Boys Only Club podcast.
See, that's why those stereotypes are very destructive.
I think stereotypes are hilarious.
Yes, because you don't get any backlash for saying bad things.
Yeah, well,
I'm white,
also,
I do.
I mean, okay, the other thing is also, like, Asians don't have the worst stereotypes. Like, what? So, like, we eat dogs and dolphins and, like, we drive bad and
You
we
eat
don't...
dolphins? Also, this is terrible for me to do.
While you're sick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, in your throat, too.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. We don't get that bad of a rap for being, like, Asian, right? Like, we're bad at driving. We have squinty eyes.
But you're widely regarded as a smarter people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Our stereotypes aren't bad at all. I like them.
What are white stereotypes? What is it? Kanye says, white people spend money on a business. They don't buy gold chains.
Why is that?
Spike Lee gonna kill me or something?
He sounds stupid.
Because he is.
I think, okay, one stereotype that foreigners have about white people is that, like, Americans specifically are quite dumb because your education system is, like, kind of a little lackluster.
It's very flawed.
It's very flawed, very lackluster. It's very easy to become a shitty teacher, which is pretty unfair, I think. So...
I mean, the reason they're shitty teachers is because it's a grossly underpaid job.
It is grossly underpaid.
It's
undervalued.
undervalued.
Everywhere, though. So
is it?
Yeah.
Even in Japan?
It's definitely not like a top paying job. It's more of like a pride thing. Like you're educating the next generation, you know? And it's like, it's definitely not profitable, but it's definitely like you're doing something good for the world. And that's why they do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the way it goes. I mean, you get football stars making $30 million a year.
I know. How's that possible?
Well, I mean, I don't remember what class we had that explained to us. And also it's just common sense. When someone's skills are so unique and so set in a certain field, it's like it only makes sense for them to make more and more money. You know, like you can find a teacher with training, like anyone can become a teacher unless they're fucking so stupid that it's impossible.
That they can't.
But to become, you know, a professional football player,
you need a very specific skill set.
To be born with those skills, you need training throughout your entire life. And
also, I was thinking, for football anyway, you like risk your life a little bit. There's like really
risk
intense,
your brain and your body.
Yeah. Did you see, I mean, you probably didn't because you're not that into football, but there was a study that came out about brain issues that football players have.
From concussions?
From concussions, yeah. And a lot of people don't donate their brains, obviously, after death. So
that's strange.
Well,
I've never even thought of that. People not donating their brains? Is it because...
No, I mean, I don't know if it's religious or not, but like, you know, some people don't want the dead to be, you know, autopsied on and stuff. So there's not a lot of studies on it. Also, there aren't that many concussed people.
When I'm dead, take it all from me.
Take it all.
I don't give a fuck.
For the, for like the future of medicine, right? Because that's really what you're doing. You're donating your body to medicine and research. That's really nice of you. I think would your parents be okay with that? Oh, no, they'd be long gone.
It's not their choice.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
I mean, what am I going to use it for?
That's true.
I don't want to take up more space in the ground.
Oh, yeah. You guys don't get cremated. We get cremated.
Yeah, you should get cremated, honestly.
Yeah.
It's cool if your family wants to visit a little spot in the ground and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," or "I love you, I miss you."
Did you know that in Japan there isn't a lot, I mean, there's a lot of modern lore, but there isn't a lot of like horror lore regarding zombies because we cremate the dead and there's no such thing as the dead rising for us. Isn't that interesting?
You guys are so practical. I love it.
Isn't that so interesting?
No, that's awesome. You don't have your own Day of the Dead?
No, we don't have.
Do you have anything close to that? Do you have a horror holiday at all in Japan?
No, we like horror, but we don't have like a holiday for it. We don't like celebrate it. I mean, we.
You don't like have a Huan Day?
A Huan Day?
What is it called? Huan?
What's
The
Huan?
Grudge?
Oh, Ju-on.
Huan. It's not Huan?
No, it's not a silent J like in
Guess
Spanish.
Huan's coming to dinner?
Wontons?
Whoa, that's the best like crossover ever. You know, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
Guess Juan's
It's like
coming.
Tyler Perry's Huan.
Oh my God, it's really bad.
God, that'd be funny.
It's so bad. Wait, what was I talking about before? Oh yeah, donating brains. They learned that the type of concussion you get from football truly does cause all these other like depressive symptoms, and it makes
Depressive symptoms?
Yeah, it makes you like suicidal and crazy. Having that many concussions on top of each other.
What's the science behind that? Why does getting concussions make you more suicidal?
I don't know.
Just is?
Just is.
And that's confirmed?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously you need like so many more brains that are concussed, that have been concussed in the same way in order to make the study like as real as possible. But supposedly they have enough data to kind of conclusively say that like, yeah, having multiple concussions in this manner and playing this sport ultimately leads to this, which is,
I didn't realize that people could do anything with a dead person's brain.
What do you mean? Like dissect it for research?
Yeah, I guess so.
But there are like lesions in it and stuff. You can't really research a brain while it's alive. It's like inhumane. It's
inhumane, but I figured that was the only way. To check all the nerves
like
and all
villain.
what is it called?
Neurotransmitters and stuff.
Yeah, everything that's just firing off in the body. But you can test it for stuff when you're dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, and you can also slice it up real thin, and you can look at it under a microscope.
Sort of like dissecting a tree.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see all the rings and see how old it is.
Oh, that's really weird. But can you do anything with a dead person's brain for an alive person?
Probably not. I mean, nerves.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, nerves die like immediately when you stop living.
I don't know. Stem cell research is crazy.
It is crazy. What did they recently do? A duck? A bird?
What?
Did they like recreate like a duck in a petri dish or something like that?
Jesus Christ! What?
I don't know, but it wasn't a mammal.
Was this in Japan?
I mean, I think it's like world research.
World research,
yeah,
great.
Yeah. But it's impressive because it's obviously something that needs an egg to grow from because it's not a mammal. But I heard something about, I don't know, a duck or a beaver or something like that.
I mean, even still, creating any life out of stem cells, I'm sure there's more to it than just creating life out of stem cells.
Yeah, we don't know anything. We just think it's cool.
Well, anyway, there's a new batch of hats.
Oh, yeah, there are a new batch of hats, but this is the absolute last one, so please get your hands on them now. They'll be gone forever and ever, and that's it.
I think they've already sold a bunch.
We have, yeah. Very excited about it, so, get on it, because it might be gone.
And then after this, there's a brand new piece of merch coming out. So these, legitimately, it's the last time you will ever be able to get this style of hat. Think of it like an Overwatch loot box.
What's an Overwatch loot box?
They release like special editions for different months, like a Halloween thing where you can get a bunch of skins, bunch of voices,
I love it.
Yeah, a bunch of actions and all that. And it's think of it like an Overwatch loot box because that's really what it's gonna be. I wish I was more.
Yay.
I could animate my voice more right now, but it's so fucked. I was having a tough time doing narration today too.
Oh, I can imagine.
Which is awful.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what we did during the week, so you could explain why your voice is all fucked up.
Well, speaking of scary things, you said you played a scary game.
Oh, I did, and it has to do with ducks. I played.
What?
I dropped everything.
I remember you were telling me about this. That you were going to what is it?
Oculus. To play this VR.
And you were real
game.
worried.
I was extremely worried.
With SPF, Super Panic Frenzy, we played Oculus games in the past. Both of us got sick. Nothing like you though.
No, I got really sick, and also when Maud and I went to London to play with the Sony Morpheus and do that press thing, I got so dangerously sick, like dehydrated, really, really bad, nauseated sick. I couldn't do anything after the first like 3 hours or so. Like I was able to obviously report on everything and we finished our job, but like it was unbelievable how sick I got. So after that, I've been really, really paranoid accepting VR jobs because it's embarrassing. And also
Of course it is, yeah.
So I stayed away from it, but I really wanted to see Claire.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Claire's an old friend from like Machinima.
And she's awesome. She's doing great. And so she offered it to me, and I warned her that I was gonna get sick, and then she was just like, "Oh, I think it's okay. I think we can work with it if you think you're okay." So we tried. I didn't get sick. So proud.
Did they have a nose thing on the inside of it?
No, they didn't have a nose thing. But I did notice though, it is mapped a lot better now. Things happen like pretty exact.
That's good.
It's really good. The latency is very, very, very on it. So,
but even with all these upgrades, this is a sort of a demeaning question.
No.
Why does it feel like nobody gives a shit about VR anymore?
Dude, because first of all, VR is fucking crazy expensive. Like, I would never pay money to have that rig in my house.
I mean, what, Facebook bought Oculus or something for, what, $1 billion?
Oh, did they? I see.
think so.
That makes sense.
And there are all these companies that say, "Oh, but it's
VR is the
future."
Yeah.
Yet the only time you really hear about it the only time I hear about it at least is from a friend or a peer from the gaming community who's like,
or events.
Someone that goes to one of these little press releases.
Yeah.
And they test out. It's always testing. You're always testing something. But there's never anything that's. I mean, like people obviously play VR games, but it just doesn't seem like it is the future.
It
anymore.
doesn't. It never felt like the future for me. But
felt like a gimmick.
Like
for 3D movies.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely not the future. Well, I don't enjoy it. Like 3D movies, unless it's like Avatar, you know.
Right? That's the only time I've ever enjoyed a 3D movie. There's never been another time.
Otherwise, it's too distracting, right? And it's also like, like my field of vision. For VR, because I was always super sick, I never thought that was ever going to be the future. And also, I like games like Halo, or I mean, I don't play Overwatch.
Also, movie theaters need to come up with things,
interactive
3D things for people that wear glasses.
Oh, I know.
Because I hate putting two glasses over.
It's so fucked.
It's so annoying.
Totally. Yeah. And also, they're now like bulky and plasticky, so there's no going around it.
They need to be able to make glasses that immediately fit your prescription. Ooh. Like once you put them on, it's like beep, 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 beep. There you go, buddy.
Oh, that would be incredible. I did have a little bit of adjusting to do with the Oculus. Like there's a little dial underneath, and that was actually amazing. It used to make me sick no matter what, but this one, like, you can tell, like, oh, this one's, like, way closer to what the Vision's supposed to be. So it kind of does it, but you have to do it manually.
So they're increasing just small steps at a time.
They are, but, again, I don't really see this as the future. I'll do it at, like, parties, events, like, whatever it is, but I won't buy it for myself. It's also, like, I always play games with Mike. You know, this is very, very, like, insular and very about yourself, so I don't know. Also, again, the shooter thing. Like, you cannot play a shooter with that game. I mean, with that thing, VR.
All I want is for VR and everything. I mean, it's not VR exactly, but what's the thing where you can like put things in different places?
AR, augmented reality.
Yeah, I want AR at least to get to a place, and movies already have some of this kind of technology that I want put into this. Where I was watching, I don't remember exactly what it was, but they filmed an actor and they had them do one emotion, and then they had them do another. Emotion, yeah, okay. Around their face and say a line. And they were able to make the exact emotion in post how they wanted it to be, and they could change their emotions at any state and time in their sentence with CG. So imagine that technology with AR where you can make and you don't even have to have a person. You can just have them, just a CG person in a scene, and imagine just making your own movie with your own scene, set up a cinematography however you want it, from AR. So you never have to have a cast, you never have to have a crew. Everything is just the way you want it.
Yeah, and you just...
My voice.
I know, I hear
I'm so sorry, everybody.
That is pretty incredible. Does it look good?
I mean, if it looks fuck really it. Yeah, janky. I hope it does, right?
Yeah. It sounds, no matter what, like it'll be a little bit janky. Kind of like, even
Well, everything
CGI.
Is to start off with.
Even CGI isn't like fucking spanking. Like I was watching an anime the other day, Shokugeki no Soma. It's called Food Wars. Yeah, you know. It's literally like food porn, the anime, which is amazing.
That's amazing.
It's dope. And all the food looks amazing, and it makes you really, really hungry. It's in their 3rd season, and it's always been animated by the same production studio, but for some reason they used a lot of CGI in this first opening episode, and they had like all these people doing the same motion, right? So it's extremely obvious that it's CGI, and it was really upsetting. It's like extremely jarring. And I'm like, we're in 2017.
CGI in an anime?
Yeah.
I started watching an anime recently.
One Punch Man?
What's it called? Five Guys Punch?
One Punch Man?
One Punch Man. Yeah.
Yay, that's a great one. Except I have some sad news for you. They just lost their main director, Shingo Natsume.
That's okay. I got 3 episodes in and I quit.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd like One Punch Man, though. It's so self-aware.
I liked it. You know what? I liked it a lot. And then I realized on the 3rd episode, I'm like, I'm tired of watching cartoons.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I don't know what it is. I just don't like cartoons anymore.
Did you watch it in English? Was it dubbed in English, or did you have to read Japanese subtitles?
Oh, no, I had to read Japanese subtitles.
Oh my God, really? And you didn't enjoy it?
It's not that I didn't enjoy it. I just... there's one cartoon I watch, and it's Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty. Yeah.
That's about it.
Are you caught up on it?
I haven't seen the finale.
Oh,
I just got finished with the Citadel episode.
I didn't get there yet. I didn't even get there yet. I'm so
Best
excited.
episode of Rick and Morty, I think.
Oh, shit.
Of all time.
Szechuan? McDonald's Szechuan
They're bringing it back?
Yeah, for just one day. Isn't it today?
Dude, I don't know.
Wait. Oh.
You can make your own online, I think.
I think you can. Oh, it's tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Sunday. I might have to get it.
Do it, please, and then bring some to me.
Yeah,
I'll try it on the podcast.
Okay, that sounds great.
What was I going to say? It was about, did we ever talk about Death Note?
No, you've seen Death Note?
Yeah.
What?
I've seen part of Death Note.
The anime?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes. It was very good. Did you see the movie?
That makes it no.
Have you heard anything about the movie?
The live action one?
Yeah.
Only bad stuff.
Yep.
Only horrible, horrible shit. First of all the characters are wrong, yeah? The American version, right?
The what?
All the characters are wrong.
Yeah. Light is the underdog, bullied kid.
What a fucking loser.
He's no longer that asexual
super
pragmatic,
cool.
like suave guy who doesn't give a shit about girls. Who
He's just
uses
too
them
smart
just
for
as,
girls. Yeah,
and
I love that.
What's her name? She played a huge part in the movie.
Ew, Misa.
Yeah, whatever her name is. And they also, dude, the movie felt so much more like an anime than the anime itself
because it was so over the top.
You know those like chase scenes in movies where they knock over a fruit cart? They had a scene that was at least 10 takes of someone knocking some bullshit over while they were chasing each other. It was so fucking annoying. You know, the same director from this did the new Blair Witch that James Alan McCune was in.
Oh,
yeah,
no way.
So he's been on like a.
So he likes like kind of the semi-horror stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's his jam. What
sucks is that the movie was so beautifully shot.
What, Death Note?
Yeah.
Really?
It was so beautifully shot. It was amazingly shot.
Holy shit, that's so interesting.
What is the demon's name? Ryu?
Yeah, Ryuk.
Ryuk, there we go. Portrayed great.
Really?
He was, yeah.
No freaking way.
He was great.
But was he like kind of, okay, so in the Japanese one, I know you said you saw a lot of it, enough of it to know his
Enough of it to know that the movie is about the chess game back and forth between L and Light. And that's the cool part about that is because it's like Breaking Bad, like one step over each other each time.
Yes, and they didn't give high level.
They didn't give a shit about that in the movie. They didn't give a shit about that at all. The cool thing to them was cool deaths.
Ew,
that's what they gave a shit about.
That's so annoying. That's very Western.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ryuk, in my opinion, I didn't watch it because I didn't want to like damage my love for Death Note.
Good choice. Because
OG anime Death Note also is very flawed, especially how it ends. So like I just like to remember all the parts I like.
Yeah.
But Ryuk is this really oddly neutral guy. He doesn't really want bad things to happen. He's just bored.
But he's not like that in the movie.
What's he like?
He is sort of he's invested more in chaos. He's invested more in trying to like manipulate, I'd say.
Make shit fucked up on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not even that weird, to be honest, because he was super entertained by watching Light be a genius, and he loved watching a human being be able to manipulate other human beings. He thought that was really cool. And that's why he stuck with him. He was just like, life is fun with you. Like, I get it now, man. Humans are great. So, and I also liked that he was like, I don't know how to explain it. He's kind of funny in the anime. Like, he's kind of a funny dude.
He's sort of funny in this. He's like not. That's not his main prerogative is to be funny, but he has moments.
I mean, neither in the anime, but yeah.
And in the very end, I think it was a callback to. Sorry, spoilers. It's not that good of a movie anyway. Fuck off. In the end, he's watching Light on like his hospital bed, and he's like, "You humans are so interesting."
Yeah,
and it's that kind of a callback to the anime, which I thought was cool.
That is 100% from the anime. Like he loves that humans are really emotional and really, but also like some of them are like light, psychotic.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Attack on Titan season 2.
Oh, it's not that great.
Really? It's not worth watching at all?
No, it's worth. I could only follow it because I read the manga, so I knew what was about to happen, and I know the next arc they're getting ready for. This felt like prep. It wasn't
like season 3 of House of Cards.
Season 3 is so bad.
Dude, season 4 and season 5 are bad as well.
Wait, no. No, season 4 is the one that's bad.
House of Cards, don't watch it after season 2. I mean, at least that's just my opinion. Obviously, I have very harsh opinions on movies and TV.
You do.
House of Cards, I think, gets so shitty after season 2. Oh, my dogs are barking. I brought the dogs into the office today.
Are they okay?
Yeah, they're just growling. Probably someone was walking outside the door. Well, you know what? This might be a good time.
Maybe.
For a mid-roll.
That sounds good.
Shoot it on in, Mike. So they're the dogs. They're below us.
They're amazing.
And I hope you guys got a mid-roll. If not, well, we don't have any sponsors.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's not our fault.
Maybe someday.
Maybe one day.
Doubt
We're
it, though.
just waiting for it.
Speaking of which, you're allergic to dogs, aren't you?
I'm allergic. Yeah, a little bit. Like, I'm a little bit itchy from when they licked me before, but it's worse when they lick my face. I get, like, extremely itchy when they lick my face. It's very sad.
How'd you get sick?
I think Ian or Pat were sick, and I spent a lot of time with them yesterday. I went to San Francisco in a day and came back. Puppy.
So you got sick from traveling and from just lack of sleep?
No. I think they're not well either.
Oh, great.
I think they're a little bit not well.
Yeah, I got sick from shooting the film last weekend.
Oh, okay. Tell me how it was. The trailer's amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was very exciting. Feels very much like a real short film.
When I edited that, I looked at it afterwards, I was like, this is like a real trailer. Holy shit.
Yeah, it looks good. The font's nice too.
So for the past month, we've been working on a short film screenplay, budgeted from Rooster Teeth, thankfully. It's 30 pages. And when we were pitching it to everybody, even the director and James Allen McCune were like, we've never shot 10 pages in a day, let alone 30 pages in 3 days.
Yeah.
Yet we got out there and we goddamn did it. We shot 30 pages in 3 fucking days.
That's insane. That's like more than 20 hours of work a day.
It was illegal work.
It's illegal.
Well, it's not illegal because I had to pay people overtime, which is why I'm pulling money out of I'm pulling my 401k out.
Oh, we'll talk about that later. That's so messed up. Anyway, go on.
So 30 pages, 3 days. I think there were about 20 to 25 people on the crew, cast and crew.
Oh my God, that is kind of a big crew.
Everybody did so well. I can't even believe it. I can't believe like the work everybody put in, and the performances were all great too. I hope.
And everyone was like in tune with each other.
Everyone, it all came together so perfectly. Like
a bathing. When
it comes down to it, it's a very simple horror movie. I don't want to spoil too much. We didn't release any information pretty much in the trailer, or the teaser rather.
Yeah.
Which, it was so weird.
There's just flashes of scenes.
Yeah, because there's so much that I hate about movie trailers in Hollywood where they release every detail of the story. And I think most people like picked up on that with the trailer that I put out. But I did see some comments that were like, wow, this is very pretentious. Putting together something with no story, clearly, and releasing no information about a trailer. I was like, dude, you got to support what would make Hollywood better, please.
Yeah, and that's how it starts. It's first you do the teaser, and then you do a trailer, and then you do a promo trailer, and then you do the movie.
I would be fine if every movie just had a teaser.
Yeah, I'd be fine too.
I would prefer if every movie just had a goddamn teaser. They didn't ruin anything, because
I don't want to know too much.
I can't resist. God, she is so fat. Sorry, I'm looking at my dog right now.
She's a little porker.
Jesus, she's a chubby little goat girl.
Also, you can tell because like her butt shakes a lot when she walks.
Are you a little goat? Come here, honey. Aw. Let's welcome my dog to the podcast.
Can she jump? No, she's too fat. She's too chubby. Oh, what a pretty collar you have. She's the best. She looks like a miniaturized.
She's a little goat bear.
A goat bear.
Look at, she's so proud.
She's so
She has
proud
a new collar too. Sorry, audio listeners.
Oh. But you should watch the video version because the dog is super cute. Where's Littlefoot?
Littlefoot's probably underneath the table peeing. He peed earlier right where your chair is. Not even joking.
Oh my
God. Right where your chair is.
Oh,
absolutely. Right on the carpet. Or the rug.
On our white carpet?
Oh yeah.
That's what all those paper towels are?
No, that's from me spilling the water bowl.
Oh, okay. You also peed in a cup.
Well, I had to because I didn't want to let the dogs out.
Yeah,
you know how it is.
Cups. Actually, I wanted to ask you, what was the hardest thing about shooting the woods? Because like
sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep, and then there was one day in particular. Okay, Winnie, I guess you're just gonna stay there. Good job. Let me move my legs down so she's able to. Okay.
To be comfortable and not
She has
shake.
dandruff. Here you go. The hardest thing about shooting the woods.
Yeah.
There was one day where the first day that we got there, we woke up at 6 a.m. That's when shooting started because we had to start early. Otherwise, there was no way we were going to get anything done.
Totally.
And we'd shot throughout the entire day. We took breaks, like a lunch break. It was 30 minutes. Then a dinner break. That was about 30 minutes. We get to, I'd say about 1 a.m. And most people are asleep by then. We had a skeleton crew because we had to shoot the last little bits. Everybody else went to sleep for the cast, and I realized, fuck, I'm written into most of these scenes.
Oh my God.
I still have to stay up. So everyone else is asleep, and I took like a brief 30-minute nap, and I woke up, and that's such an awful feeling to have something left to do because you have to give a performance. And you're tired of shit. You just took a huge nap.
That's not good. You're all like dysfunctional and disoriented.
And when you do these scenes, it's like not just one take. And you do 3 takes of, that's minimum, 3 takes of one scene. And then they have to switch the camera. And they have to do push-ins of different angles. Mm-hmm. So that ends up being about another 2 hours. So it's about 3 a.m. when I'm done. They still had another scene to shoot after that I wasn't in. So they were up until about 5. Guess what call time was for the next day? 6.
That's disgusting.
And that happened for 2 days straight.
That's disgusting.
And on the second day, everyone was just like, no, there's no way. So we all got some sleep the next day, about 5 hours. And then...
Truly just some.
Worked through it the next day, got another 5 hours of sleep the next day.
Yeah.
So then I got home. And actually, when I drove back, I was probably on about 5 hours of sleep. throughout the entire weekend.
Oh my God.
And we get to the office and I put together the trailer in about 2 hours.
That's insane.
And then I just went home and I fucked off.
Yeah.
Just slept forever. But man,
good.
It just makes me so happy, the idea of doing another thing like this, but having a week to do it and getting sleep.
I was going to say, why did you guys only have 3 days? That sounds like so stupid. Why are you smiling?
Because James had a Chance concert to go to.
So
we had to write Chance the Rapper.
Oh.
So we had to work around that.
No way.
Yes
Just
way.
choose a different fucking weekend.
That was the only one he was going to play in LA. That was his last.
I mean, you guys choose a different. I guess you couldn't.
We couldn't have. We had to do it that late because of the DP and the director. They didn't have any time to do anything after that.
I see.
And we couldn't have done it later because of the time frame of turning this around for Halloween.
Of course. Fucking James. Are you kidding? That's why you had to do it in 3 days.
I give him shit about it like every day now.
That's so funny.
We have this behind the scenes video that's going to come out, and I talk shit about him so much in it.
That's so funny. And also terrible. Yeah, I can't believe you guys did that in 3 days. Kudos to you guys. Congratulations.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to get done. There were moments where we had to do creative workarounds for certain scenes, which it's not exactly like the screenplay, but it's close enough to where I'm happy with it for the most part. And I'm really happy with a lot of the cinematography in it. There are a lot of wides where I would have pushed in, I think, a little bit more. But other than that, it was good. Yeah.
That's great. Let's see. What's one thing you could have changed? Ew, that sounded snotty and wet.
One thing I could have changed?
Yeah, to like maybe make it either easier or like better. I mean, I guess the wide is one thing you already mentioned.
Yeah, that was one thing.
Yeah.
To make it better. I mean, there are a lot of things I would have done to make it better.
Yeah.
But the time frame just didn't make it possible. To make it easier,
I guess so.
to shoot the whole process.
Yeah.
I mean, more crew would have helped.
Time,
Absolutely, more crew. It would have been wildly helpful to have 2 camera crews, but we had one C200 to work with and one DP.
Oh my God.
So that was, if we could have shot 2 things at once, that would have saved a bunch of time.
Mm-hmm.
If we would have changed up people's time in the script to where like I wasn't in every scene or James wasn't in every scene, that would have saved countless amount of hours, and we could have run through when James was gone.
I see.
Other than that, for the amount of time we had, I think we did we did it as efficiently and as thoughtfully as we could have.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Definitely seems like, well, I mean, you guys wrapped. You did a great job. Well, I don't know. I didn't see it yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully it turns out in post. That's all we're worried about right now is editing.
Well, I loved the teaser. I thought that was a great.
Thank you.
But that's probably because I'm a lot like you, and I understand you about not wanting to reveal too much. So I wouldn't expect you to do something that explains anything. Also, it's a short film. Like
one of my favorite teasers was actually for a video game, and it was Far Cry 5.
Huh.
They did a teaser for it, and it looked like something that had a bunch of racial tension, and it was in like some rural. It sort of reminded me of the Crazies in a way,
like Midwest,
yeah, like sort of like a Midwest, and it's Minnesota, I think, or Montana actually.
Hell, okay, I see.
And it looked really cool. I don't know if the game's actually going to be that cool. I saw some gameplay. I was like, oh, it's just another Far Cry game. But I thought it was going to be different. The teaser did a lot for me. They didn't really release any information on it.
They just showed you like flashes of scenes.
Yeah, and you can interpret it, what you think, and that it's a lot cooler than what you imagine, which is exactly like the woods.
It's exactly
Dude, the woods is... Man, there are a bunch of things we did not reveal in the trailer.
It's a horror, right? It's a legitimate horror. It's not...
It's a legitimate horror.
It's not comedy horror.
Well, you know what? It's a slasher, and that's all I'm going to say. It's a different kind of slasher.
Love it already.
But it has a...
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Stay right here.
Oh, I'm afraid of what you're going to show me.
No, it's cool. It's huge spoilers just for you.
Just for me.
But I just want your
reaction.
I just want your reaction on this.
Okay. Is it a picture or a video? Oh, whoa. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's a person.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
Cool.
I got to show you something else. This is going to be a huge spoiler for you, though.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready?
Yeah. That's gonna be great.
I know.
That's fucking tight. That's fucking
so
tight.
realistic.
That's so tight. It looked like a...
it's supposed to be like, oh, this is terrible for audio listeners.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, all right. That's so cool.
We're paying homage to a certain movie. But I won't say what. You're just going to have to watch The Woods and find out. Man, I wish my voice was better.
Me too. Wait, did I even explain what Oculus thing I did? Because I think I talked about
No, you said it was ducks.
So there's this Oculus game. No, not Oculus game. It's from Stress Level Zero. It's called Duck Season. And it's basically a really horrifying version of Duck Hunt. Where
What?
You know Duck Hunt, right?
Yes.
You've never seen this trailer? Okay. So you're a kid and you're in the 80s. You're a kid in the 80s playing Duck Hunt, and your mom got it for you, and it's a rental. It's a one-day rental because you used to be able to rent games back in the day. And you're just like a normal ass kid, like maybe like 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that. And your mom is like just kind of hanging out in the background, and every level of the Duck Hunt game you play advances you in the game, like in total. But you can play other games too, like mini games. Like there's like a fake Paperboy game. It's called Pizza Boy. There was a fake Super Mario Brothers game called like Super Brothers. And they're all like mini games, and you play it with like the gun shooter, and it's actually very fun. But the main point of it is you progress in the Duck Hunt game, and the dog is a person in a dog suit, and he looks kind of like messed up and kind of gross, but he's behaving like the dog. Like he laughs at you and taunts you.
Oh my God, I think I know what happens.
Yeah. It's like really, oh my God.
It starts to break the fourth wall with him?
A little, yeah. And also, every time you play the game, you're inserted inside of your TV, so you can see yourself playing the game, and you're in the game. Like you're in, it's kind of like a theater, you know, and you get to like shoot and stuff. So the Duck Hunt portion, very freaking hard to aim. I must say, everybody was all like, use both hands. I was like, how the fuck do you use both hands in this stupid VR game? Like, it's not stupid. It was actually very fun. But you have like 2 like round controller things in your hand. So like there's no really like kind of matching the 2 up. And also every time you aim up, it kind of like, it flops over a little bit to the left, so you kind of aren't really aiming. It was really hard.
But it's more about the story than it is the gameplay,
It's more about
right?
the story than the gameplay.
Does the story get cool?
It gets very cool. After, I think, a certain time period, when you get zapped back into reality, things are a little bit weird. Like your mom suddenly goes, honey, have you seen my knife? You know, the big meat cleaver knife? And she's just walking around the house looking for it.
Wow, that's sort of like a little Babadookie in a way.
Oh, yeah, actually. And then as time goes on, like other things are changing, and you can interact with different things around you. Obviously, you can't move much. But then depending on what
you don't get to walk around the house or anything?
You don't get to walk around the house.
Okay.
But there's a lot of stuff in front of you that changes, like interactive stuff.
Man, I love the idea of a game starting off as one version of gameplay, and then you'd be able to walk around the house and it just changes into a different kind of game.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Like every room of the house is like a different type of gameplay.
Man,
that'd be interesting.
Have they ever made games like that? Like not necessarily VR, but a game that starts off as one thing and then suddenly there one game in particular that I think of that it does that is, and it's not even that much. It's Prey from back in the day, where you're on I don't know if you're on a Native American reservation, but I know you're in a bar. Maybe the character is just Native American. I don't remember. But it starts off in this bar, and you're just having drinks and everything. Like if you rented the game or you bought it, you know exactly what's going to happen. But it's still a cool start because eventually you get abducted by aliens that bar, and it takes you on this huge path of.
Whoa, you love aliens. Just in general, you love space.
I do. And I'd love to see more games like that where it starts off as one genre and then switches into another.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like it starts as I guess like an RPG or something, and then it maybe goes into but there's like lots of games that have mini games.
It just appeals to that ADHD in you, because I mean Family Guy and Simpsons or whatever, they start off the exact same way, where it's like they'll start off with a bit and then have a story afterwards.
Yeah. You're totally right.
Oh, Winnie's so cute.
I know, she's so cute. It's very distracting.
What are you doing, honey? Come here. She's tired.
Yeah, and you're also kind of like, you let her sit on your lap and then you pushed her off, and she got so sad. Did you?
I love her so much. I feel so bad.
She's pretty incredible. Okay. So the scary thing that happens is, depending on what you do in the game when you're zapped into the Duck Hunt game, like if you start antagonizing the dog and shooting it, weird things start happening in real life. Yeah. And then at one point, so after I played at Oculus, I watched a playthrough of it.
Can you die in the game?
You can die in the game. You could totally die.
The dog kills you.
The dog kills you. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The dog's like a fucking serial killer.
That's
it's
awesome.
Messed up. Yeah, spoilers. The dog's a fucking serial killer. He's abducting children. And also all the VCRs that are around you, you can watch all of them. They all are like kind of creepy. There's kind of
a lot of lore to this too.
A lot of lore, yeah.
That's cool.
And at one point, after I think like 6 o'clock or something, you're zapped back. She's so cute. You're zapped back into real life. And then when you're looking at the TV is showing you from the side. And when you look to the side, the dog is recording you.
What
and he
the
runs
hell?
away. And he runs the fuck away.
That's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Are there jump scares?
It's not jump scary.
It's just building tension. That's
building
cool.
tension,
I prefer that.
Yeah, and then like there's like 7 or 8 possible different endings. I think 3 of them are good endings where you win, but majority is you lose. They're quite scary. And
can you give me a spoiler on what happens when you win? Because I'd love to know what happens to the dog.
Well, actually, I have an interesting one. This is a neutral one. You can shoot out the sun and have the sun go nuclear, and you are stuck in limbo forever. And like the screen goes white, and you see yourself in like theater form. And then the dog kind of taunts you a little bit, I think. But yeah, there's like
so it's not exactly neutral. It's more like a hell.
I guess it is kind of a hell, I guess. Like you kind of lose, but this is all spoilers, by the way. The horrible thing that happens in the game is, as it gets later in the day, worse things keep happening. At one point, your mom dies. Like she's like murdered.
Very cool, very cool.
Fucking slaughtered by this dog.
Is this pretty good graphics too, or is it like
It's not bad. It's not bad for VR, especially because
so it's like gore right next to you.
No, she's like because you can't move in the game. She's like over there.
Okay.
And you can't get closer to her. But like you're freaking out because you can't move.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah. And then I think you can win by the dog actually comes at you at the end, like after like the latest level or something like that. And then you can shoot him, and I think you can win. But you never really feel like you won because your mom still dies. Yeah. So I think that's why I think shooting out the sun is like neutral because nobody really dies except you.
So your mom always dies.
I think your mom
besides
always
that
dies,
neutral
except
one.
that, yeah, shooting out the sun.
Well, you got to have a good plot point like that. Wow. That actually sounds like a fun game.
It's really fun. And I think it's all playthroughable within 2 hours. Like you can get everything in 2 hours once you understand the game.
I would love a game with 100 endings.
Holy shit.
You know a game I wish they made into a movie?
What? Ooh,
it's
a movie?
It's that game, and because you could do anything with this. It's so open-ended. Oh, she's asleep. You could...
She's trying so hard.
You know that game where you try to go into your neighbor's basement? The old guy?
No, what?
It's probably called like Good Neighbor or something.
It sounds... Is it scary?
Yeah. Because he chases after you.
What? I don't
It's a really cool concept for a game. Jacksepticeye plays it. I watched his playthrough of it. It's really
I gotta
fun.
watch it. I love Jacksepticeye.
And the goal is just to figure out what's in the guy's basement. So you keep playing and keep playing. I might play it after this, honestly. It looks really fun.
Wait, and there's a lot of different endings? Not necessarily.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, there aren't a lot of different endings. I just like that concept. I'd love to see it in a movie. It's sort of like Don't Breathe.
Oh, okay. So
But
you kind of
it's
have a lot of
wackier.
chances. You have
it's
like a lot of chances to get
Dennis
there.
the Menace meets Don't Breathe, except without a blind guy.
Oh my God. Wait, do you know, and you find out eventually what's in the basement?
I don't remember.
Damn.
I don't remember it all. I think it's something bad though.
Yeah, I'm
gonna play it after this, I think.
What is it called? Good Neighbor? Is it on Steam?
I don't know what it's called. Something Neighbor, probably.
Steam?
It's on Steam, I think.
Nice. I'm going to play
or
it as
it could
well.
just be a standalone thing.
Speaking of, have you played Cuphead yet?
No, what's that?
What? You don't know Cuphead? Oh, maybe you weren't there at that E3. It is basically done in old style Disney, and it's a really difficult platform shooter. And actually, I can't explain it to you without showing you what it looks like because the visuals are really what's amazing. It looks like classic Disney. And it's beautiful. And it's done in 60 frames per second, so everything is so smooth and amazing. And I feel like you're going to really enjoy it. But do you not enjoy platformers?
No, I enjoy platformers. I loved, what was the black and white one? I also loved Braid. There was Braid, and then there was Cuphead. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's so freaking fun.
Limbo, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, I know Limbo.
Limbo was great. What is this?
Yeah, it's like... It's all done in Disney style, and the enemies are really crazy and
How
intense.
about that?
It's kind of like a twisted Disney.
And there's a story to it?
Oh, yeah, there's a story to it.
And you played it?
Yeah, I played it.
Did you play it all the way through?
Not all the way through yet. It's
But it's
actually
really good?
quite hard.
Oh, wow.
It is very hard. You have to graze a lot, and it's like a very classic not platformer. No, it is a platformer because like everything is like, you move to the right side. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll very much enjoy it.
I will never play it.
Oh,
but if I did, I'd enjoy it.
The controls are so smooth. It's very fun.
Okay, fine.
How are you doing in Overwatch? Have you stopped?
Well, there hasn't been much time recently.
Yeah, of course.
There hasn't been much time. I've also started to. Well, I haven't played it as much because I really fucked myself over this season. Last season I got Masters.
Yeah.
This season I dropped all the way down to Platinum. High Platinum, and I got back up to mid Diamond.
Oh, good for you.
But the reason I dropped down is because I was tired of playing Hanzo, and I wanted to play Genji.
Yeah. I remember
So I played Genji, and I fucked myself over and I fucked all my teams over because I'm not good as Genji. I'm only good as Hanzo.
Only as Hanzo.
Or any tank. But yeah, that's where I'm at there.
I see.
But yeah, I wish I was like more excited about anything right now. My voice is like shot.
I know.
I'm dying.
You're also you're tired still. What can you do? What can you do?
Yeah, General. I'm fucking exhausted. And after
this tissue's yours. This tissue's mine.
Oh, don't touch them. I'm going on the RT podcast next week.
That's so exciting.
Always Open.
Yes, Always Open is so much fun.
Yeah, I get to travel right after this and get everybody on the plane sick. Yes, I see you.
Oh, great.
So that's going to be fun.
That's going to be very fun.
How would you rate your Always Open experience? Like what? They talked to you about hentai, right?
Yeah. I literally got to explain the history of hentai, like true history, like real academic history of hentai. So I'm really happy about that. And also I got to explain like why I don't really like watching people fucking, like real people fucking.
Did you come up with the topics to bring onto Always Open, or did they have them prepared and you had no idea? So you didn't know what you were going to talk about?
Mariel emailed me earlier to be like, hey, just so you know, this is what we're thinking of talking about. I'm going to give you the rundown. Like,
how far in advance did they give that to you?
Not too advanced, just like a couple days beforehand.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So they'll
Same
give
with
us.
You. Yeah.
I wonder what they're going to talk to us about.
I don't know, but I know one surprise they have in store for you.
Really?
Yes. I know one very exciting surprise they have in store for you, and I cannot wait for your reaction.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you wouldn't have told me there's a surprise.
Whoops.
That's going to be fucked. And then I wonder what we're going to talk about on the RT podcast.
You're going to be very happy about it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you're going to love it. It's very much up your alley. You're going to enjoy this.
Oh, God. I'm just trying to think. Nothing is up my alley, so I have no idea.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm for sure going to like it.
You're for sure going to love it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I don't know if I believe you. So yeah, we're doing that next week. And then in the meantime, I have to get my car situation fixed.
Fucked? What's fucked about your car? Everything.
My
car
back
sucks.
tires, I guess, they need to be patched. They keep like going on to low pressure. I got back home from shooting the woods. My right tire was on 1 PSI. So I had to drive 5 miles per hour to the nearest gas station to get the thing pumped. And
wait, is there a hole in it?
There must be, yeah. And then my battery's fucked too. It keeps like clicking. My power will just shut off, and I'm afraid my car's just going to shut off mid-drive.
While you're on the highway.
Yeah, exactly.
It can't do that, though. It has like fail-safes, right? Nope.
I don't know, man. British engineering, I don't trust it anymore.
You're dead.
But that's where I've been at recently.
That sucks. Are you moving forward at all in trying to switch out your car?
No, because then I have to pull out my 401k just to pay for this movie.
Oh my God.
So if I were to get a new car, there'd still be like a down payment.
Yes, you would be very fucked. So, and if you don't, then you'd have to pay a lot of money monthly.
Yeah, so. I'm like, everything is just so scraping the bottom of the barrel to try to make things work right now.
God.
And that's what it's always been. It's just always been that way.
Yeah, but I feel like you like it that way. It's thrilling.
Makes me work harder.
Yes, it does. Yes.
I think that's an important thing. It's about the chase. Because I mean, if
that's why you like being in this office, which I hate.
If I had everything, it's about the homeless people chasing me around the office. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because I told you that one story on the staircase, right?
Yeah. He was just sitting there, and then you thought you were like the
one guy who was shirtless,
Ew.
who put his actually clothless, and who put all his clothes in a pentagram outside in the parking lot's back. Dude, we found out more about this underground drug ring that's happening.
Wait, here?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought there was an underground casino.
It's called the casino. They play online poker.
And they do drugs? And
yes.
They sell drugs?
They sell drugs and they do online poker.
Wait, I love it. Give me more. So what happens?
It's happening right underneath us, pretty much.
The dental place?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But it's happening, I think, right underneath us. Okay. Probably as we speak.
Wait, why? Because you can hear them? What's tipping you
off? No, the police just showed up. And I saw one guy in the middle of the night walk into this. First off, he walked into this door that was in the corner of the building at night. There's no lights on in there, and he doesn't work there. He walks right in, opens the door. First off, he's peeking through the windows, and he opens the door, and it's black inside. There's nothing in there.
Holy shit.
So what is he walking into? The store's not open.
What's he even looking for?
It's the casino.
Holy shit.
I want to just go there.
Let's go.
And I want to be loved up, and I want to just like see what's actually inside and play online poker with them and sell drugs.
Wait, how do you know that it's online poker?
We had some people tell us about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what? They play some online poker and they sell each other drugs, and that's it?
I'm sure other things are happening there.
Listen, that literally just sounds like
I think it's run by like big drug people though.
Oh shit.
In LA.
Oh shit.
So that's the scary part about talking about this is because I'm sure they're going to come after us now.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know. It's so exciting. Like
this is very exciting. And this shit would only happen in this office here.
I know.
Like, I'm with Ian pretty often of the time during the week, and his office is so dope and clean and pretty, and everybody is like really productive and working because it's a WeWork space. And then I come here and it's like, your life's in danger.
Yes. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's perfect for exactly what we want.
It does make for way better stories. Wait, so tell me more about the pentagram homeless guy. Actually, I think I heard about that guy.
Yeah, it was just some guy in the parking lot who got...
There's more?
He was on bath salts or some shit, probably meth.
Yeah.
Took all his clothes off, yelled a bunch. The police came. He almost broke into Kip's car.
Oh, yes. Okay, I do remember that one.
It was a whole thing.
That's so many encounters. How many encounters have you had? Countless.
3.
Oh, 3? Oh,
Three
that's not that bad.
yeah.
That's not that bad. I thought it was like... Fucking Autumn got chased up the stairs by the homeless guy after I dropped her off. Dude, I took every precautionary measure to protect her, and it still didn't work.
You can't protect Autumn.
It didn't fucking work.
I had someone... I mean, this isn't a situation related to that, but I had someone come to the office the other day with a bunch of resumes.
What?
Yeah.
So they watched the show?
Yeah, and they came by and they were like, yeah,
Wait,
I realized I lived like right down the street, and I was driving by, and I managed to see your sign up there, and I was just like, you managed we're on the second floor, the sign is so small.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be peering in like that.
But they were like very hesitant to give me like the resumes, and they're like, is it cool if I just I give you these? And I was like, no. That's okay. No, thank you.
No.
Because I don't want to set a precedent like you can show up here because it's not. I don't think it's appropriate.
It's not appropriate at all, and also that's not the way to get a job.
I mean, there was someone that emailed me the other day with a really cool video resume that I want to get back to. Actually,
Oh, nice.
they were very funny. They had great ideas, and it looked like there was a lot they could actually contribute to the company, which was astounding because a lot of times I get these emails from people, and it's like, I thank you for like submitting an email resume or whatever, but it's like, I mean, there's nothing you can do. But this person was great. That's the way to do it. This person gave me the resumes, and I was like, no. And they're like, well, I'm gonna head out anyway. Can I just, can you just take these? And I was like, no, that's okay.
Wow.
Because you have to be kind of a dick, otherwise it's just.
Otherwise, they never learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's sort of. I felt bad about it, but then I was like, this is the way it has to be.
There's only so much you can feel bad about when the reality's like a certain way. You know, like that's not how you get a job, and that's also not really how you kind of present yourself to this kind of.
Because we're not
production
hiring.
company.
We're not trying to hire.
Yeah, if there's like a hiring within, like that's a completely different world and story.
Yeah, I think 3 months ago we did that hand jobs for kids thing as an internship, just as a joke, and then we were sort of like, maybe we could actually make something work, and then we were like, oh no, we have no money, and internships are a very weird legal process.
They are.
Anyway, that's where we're at with the company
look at
right
the
now.
animation. It's
Oh,
so
that's beautiful.
cool.
Well, I don't think my voice can take much more of this.
That's
I'm so
totally
sorry.
fine. I am fading. My tussin is running out.
You're faded.
I'm faded. I actually don't feel good. It hurts to swallow. You know when it hurts to swallow?
No.
What?
No, of course I do.
Yeah, okay, I thought
Well,
so.
next week we'll probably have a cool guest. If they get back to us.
If they get back to us, you guys asked for this person, so, you should be excited.
So hopefully they come on. Sorry this week we were a little down in the dumps. Sorry my voice is this way.
It's not that we're down in the dumps. We're just really exhausted, and there's no time. We did too much.
Truly.
We did too much this week. But we'll be back at full force next week with a guest.
Either way, this was episode 31 of the Boys Only Club podcast. I'm Steven Suptic.
I'm Marina Scully. Thank you so much for watching. Links for the hats will be down below. Please get them because they're the absolute last batch that we're going to have. Goodbye.